I don't know if y'all saw this video or these videos going online on TikTok. Looking at my mic real quick. About how cashiers are not talking anymore or not speaking to people. And let's just say that based on the takes I've seen and based on how people are talking right now, a lot of people have some very weird takes. No one lie, they have some very weird takes. Okay, and it's kind of mind-boggling. It's a little jarring because what are you talking about? Okay, now let me show you.
Why don't cashiers talk to people anymore? When I was a cashier for years, mind you, I've worked in fast food factories, hotels, hospitals, nursing homes, you name it. I did a candy factory, sock factories, fish factories, Amazon, UPS. Like, I did it all, okay? But people treat you like you're the stupidest person on planet Earth. And it's like, why do you think I'm stupid? What? Like, you have no idea who I am. One guy walks into my line when I was a cashier at a grocery store, and his wife is walking behind him, and he tells like a computer science joke. Mind you, I was maybe a software CS student at the time, and so I had just like done a project based on that joke. And so I was gonna tell him like, oh my gosh, hee 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 ha ha ha. I'm a student. Maybe we was gonna keep the flow going. Maybe he was gonna tell me he was an engineer. Anyway, his wife goes, "Why would you even say that? You know she wouldn't get it. Why do you why do you think I wouldn't? Why do you just assume because I'm a cashier I wouldn't get it? That's weird. That's very weird." And then she like looks at me. And she sounded like genuinely concerned, like genuinely like mad. Like, oh wow, he is so rude for like doing that. It was crazy. It's not even like, oh, this is like passive. Like, it genuinely sounded like she was like, he was being rude. She goes to me. She goes, "I'm so sorry. Like, he's just so rude sometimes." I couldn't even say that like I got the joke because it was just like I was just so baffled. But yeah, that's why people don't talk to customers anymore. That's why cashiers don't speak to customers because a lot of y'all are rude, very rude, and you don't even realize it.
See, now what people are having a problem with is the fact that basically they're talking about how people are always like coming up to them, having a conversation with them, or like they be trying like, or maybe they do talk to them and they be rude and shit, or like they're just like, oh nah, I don't want to talk to you. Just bring me up my stuff and get the fuck out of here. So that's what people are basically saying. But the original thing was just, I think she was just playing on the fact that you know she didn't say hi. The cashier didn't say hi, and people were mad at, and she was mad at that. So now you got people coming on here saying they don't have to say hi, they don't have to talk to nobody, they don't have to say anything to nobody. What are y'all talking about? Because I'm pretty sure when you sign up for the job, that specific job, when you signed up for it, it's in the rules that you have to greet customers.
Guess what? If you apply for a customer service job and you get the customer service job, don't be surprised when you have to perform customer service. I get that my generation is obsessed with like mental health and setting boundaries and putting yourself first, but the workplace is not the place for that. And for people to get on this fucking app and start saying, oh, well, cashiers shouldn't be expected to talk to everyone all the time. What if they're having a long day or a bad day? That doesn't matter. I've been working retail since I was 16. I'm still working retail part-time while I'm in school. So I have a lot of long, stressful days. But do I take that out on customers by going nonverbal and refusing to speak to them? No. Plus, if you're a cashier, you would know that like 90% of the customers that you encounter don't really want to have a conversation anyway. So I don't see why it's so hard to just say, hi, hello, how are you today? I like your outfit. Like, it's literally the easiest thing in the world. And just as much as retail employees hate rude customers, customers hate rude retail employees. Especially when it's your literal job to be nice. If you don't like talking to people, if you hate small talk that much, don't get a job where you're required to talk to people. And I can already hear the people in my comments being like, well, those are the only entry-level jobs. No, they're not. Work food. Don't work the front counter. Wash a dish. Pack a box at Amazon or some shit. I don't know. I think a lot of cashiers, especially my age, like to think that customers are like NPCs and they don't deserve kindness just for existing. And I think that's kind of weird. Like, no one gives a fuck if you're not having a good day. Talk to people. Maybe it'll get better.
When you give responsibilities and you tell them that these are the responsibilities that you do and stuff, you tell them customer service. You give customer service. Oh, you don't have to have a full blown conversation because that's what people are taking it to. taking it to the whole where have football conversation. No, no. Okay, you just say hi, hello, hi, how are ya? Is there anything else you need? Blah blah blah. Okay, cool. Keep it pushing. But y'all are complaining about the fact that they're not saying hi to me back or something. 9 times out of 10, y'all say the same thing to other people. When you meet some random person, are you telling me you're not gonna say hi? But when you're at work, that's when you're like, oh, I don't want to say hi because they got disrespectful. They don't want to say hi to me back. No, bro, it's just your job. Okay, it's your job, and that's it. Like, it should be no reason why you just you're going out here and then saying that something like, oh, I don't want to say, I don't want to say hi to people because they're rude. I feel like the internet has made it okay and good for people to express some dumb takes or some dumb stuff. I'm not saying everybody's is dumb, but it's just like the logic behind some things. It's skewered. It's so flawed. But also, like, people would change how they're saying something, how they interpret something, just to fit their narrative, just to fit something. And it's like, whenever, like, I was reading some of the comments, and some of the people were like, "Oh, good on you, yeah. These customers, imagine working 30 hour days to do all this, and then we have no, not 30-hour days. That's actually crazy. 30 hours working in customer service. Yeah, not gonna lie, that's insane. I would let you lose your shit. But like just working like 6 hour days, 8 hour days, just saying hi. People be like, it was too much. It was annoying because we have to do this and speaking to multiple people a day. It gets draining. But the thing is, am I tripping? Y'all sign up for that job. You sign up for customer service. It's like me literally signing up for a restaurant, serving tables, and I get mad that I'm serving tables. Like I I don't know. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Don't quote me on that, but I'm just saying. Does it make any sense to you? I feel like everybody's just becoming lazy, yo. Like, I know the last generation said it. First of all, it's their fault that we're actually like this. But still, like, it literally feels like nobody wants to do their job. Like, I'm not saying, take your job that seriously. No, you don't have to take it that seriously, but just do your job. Like, just do your job. That's it. You can't say hi or just hello. Like, just cool. Hey, how are you? Okay, what would you like today? I'll ring you up for that. Anything else you need? Okay, cool. Boom. And whoever does want to have a conversation, they notice that if it's people behind the line, they're gonna keep it pushing.
As a person who is a cashier currently, and has been a cashier on and off for like 7 years, right? I feel like what Anika said wasn't that big of a deal, and y'all are just complaining to complain at this point. Y'all are literally making all these think pieces because a woman said she wants to go to an establishment and people talk to her. That's not crazy to say. I don't know why y'all are trying to make this crazy thing. The way how y'all are reacting, y'all made me think that Anika was saying some slur. In reality, she was like, what happened to hey, hello, how are you? And to be honest, what happened to that? When I go to places and the cashier is not speaking to me at all, I do find that a little bit strange. I'm so sorry. I know people's lives are hard. I know because I'm a cashier and my life is hard. But I will still at least fake it till I make it. Also, I'm starting to think this generation really hates happiness and fun. Because I'm like, either way, you're going to be working that shift, whether you like it or not. Work the shift and put on a smile because that makes people's days a lot better. Therefore, them being happy can make you happy. And even as I'm talking right now, my favorite moments at work are when I have a true connection with somebody and we bond and we laugh. And it's like, I really needed that laugh because my feet are hurting, y'all. Y'all are not trying to look for any good moments, any silver linings, nothing, and I really hate that. Do I think some cashiers are being paid unfairly? Well, yes. But also, that doesn't mean you can be mean. Like, I'm sorry, y'all just defending being mean at this point. I'm like, I don't know where y'all live, but where I live, the customer service is at least say hi, how are you, have a nice day. Like, huh? And I don't want to sound like a boomer, but it's really looking like some aspects of respect are going to die in this generation, and the hi, hello, how are you at stores is one of them. And I'm like, why? I'm sorry, when I go to an establishment, I want the person to speak to me with respect, and I would do the same if I was the person who was working there, you know? Like, it's again not that hard.
I saw this video of this lady talking about how somebody got invited for an interview or something with an airline agency, and she forgot her passport, forgot her passport, and so the airline was like, you kind of missed your opportunity. You're gonna have to wait a year to come back. She goes on TikTok, goes on a full blown rant, tags them in the caption, says, "Oh, the fact," she started calling them a whole bunch of shit, started like talking crazy about them, and the airline, and then the people in the comments. I'm telling you, the internet gives people the leverage and the opportunity to say some dumb stuff and not actually hold you accountable for something. They were in the comments saying, "Oh, they missed out on you, girl," or like, they it was their loss. They should have at least accommodated you. It's an airline. They don't have to accommodate you for anything, like at all. And I don't understand why people are like this, where it's like they don't want to take accountability. And instead, and also, please, like, do you have to put everything on the internet? I'm tired. I'm tired. Everybody puts shit on the internet for no reason. No reason at all. You shouldn't even be doing that. Just keep it to yourself. But no, let me talk and let people know about the shit I'm going through. Meanwhile, you could have got the opportunity regardless. Because if you waited a year, okay, cool. Because it wasn't like it's their fault. It's your fault. You left it. And then you're blaming them. So they said, nah, you know what? They hit her up. They said, nah, we don't want to do business with you based on your social media presence. Because, I mean, you've been talking shit the entire time to them and about them. They're definitely not gonna take you up on the offer or whatever it is. So, she went on the rant again, saying, "Oh, they didn't give her a chance. They didn't do this," and the people in the comments just kept eating that shit up and just telling her, "Hey, it's not your fault. You get better opportunities next time. That was a good opportunity, and you flunked it. You flunked it." And you go on social media and act like you had an idea of what, like you. No, this shit, it's giving me a headache. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just do this YouTube stuff just because I want to like rant and also like just chat and just yap and shit. But it would be different if I literally go on here and I just have a business opportunity that I missed out on, and I just go on here and start like talking crazy about people and just saying like how I missed out on the opportunity and it was their fault and not my fault. Like, I feel like now the internet is so person centered that it's like me, 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 me. I didn't do this wrong. I didn't do this wrong. It's all you. It's all them. And people try to virtual signal and try to like act like the moral, like the morals are just like so high standard that, oh nah, it's never me. I'm never the problem. It's always you. Blah blah blah. For what reason? Like, for what reason? Like, for what reason? I'm so like, it's actually like kind of annoying now because people don't want to take accountability for what they say. Look, as a cashier, your job is to greet people, and that's it. If you don't want to have a conversation with them, you can tell them you don't want to have a conversation with them. That's fine. You're literally not being held to stay there. If you don't like the fact that you have to talk to people in a customer service job, in a customer service cashier job, quit, bro. Like, quit. That's literally it. Just quit. Because there's like, you can't be satisfied. Basically, if you do this, you're gonna be mad. If you talk to them, you're gonna be mad. If you don't talk to them and they get rude and they say, "Oh, why aren't you talking to me? Like, why didn't you say hi to me?" Some shit. You're gonna have another problem with it. So I'm saying that Gen Z is just like, it's all about, oh, me, 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 and never about like, oh, I think, maybe it's my fault. Maybe I'm the one who actually messed up on this, and let me try to, fix what I did. Okay. And I know some people are like, oh, I never want to be taken advantage of, or I never want to like have to, basically just fight for themselves. Like, I never want to have the opportunity where the moment where I have to like, oh, this is me, like, just I don't know. I can't really think about it right now. My brain isn't functioning. But what I'm saying is, do your job, all right? And you don't have to press on it too hard. Just say hello, hi, how are you? Nice, having a good day? Great, move along. Thank you. I'll see you next time. And if they do be rude to you, I can get okay. You can have the leverage and be like, okay, you know what? Next time I see you, I'm probably not gonna say hi. And then if you get mad at the fact that I don't say hi, that's why I told you like, oh, it's because last time I said it, you didn't say hi to me. I can, if you that's what you want to say, cool. You can do that, but this needs to be like some type of communication. But literally just ringing them up, not even saying nothing, ignoring them, that's disrespectful. And it's kind of like you actually not doing your job, and you just because your job really is to converse with the customers, because those are the people that are really getting you paid. For real. Like if there's no customers in that store will be closed down because they're not bringing in any sales. So everybody just needs to chill. All right, do your job to the most that you can. You know, face feel face feel numb. Do your job and do it the most that you can. And yeah, so just chill. Everybody just chill. All right, take accountability for some things that you do. Okay, and yeah, so well, this was my take on the topic, anyways, and hopefully, when you keep scrolling on TikTok, you're gonna see the same thing. I've seen like 15 videos of it on it. I'm just, yeah, but that's just my 2 cents. Just like, man, just chill, man. Everybody just relax. I beg, relax. All right, it's gonna be fine. Just relax. Do your job. Go the fuck home. That's it. So I hope you like the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and whatnot. Doesn't really matter. I'm just chatting. So I'll see you next time, I think. Yeah, next time. So yeah. Deuces.